Hi there, Stacy here. Welcome to my channel. In today's episode, I'm going to talk to you about hair and nail care and show you some other products and techniques that I like to use when taking care of my hair and nails. Stick around. Thanks for sticking around. In today's episode, I wanted to talk about hair and nail care, as I mentioned in the intro. I wanted to talk about some techniques that I like to use in taking care of my hair and my nails, and show you some other products that I like to use. First of all, if you haven't watched my video on personal hygiene products, I recommend you watch it right now. I'll show you some personal hygiene products that I use in my day-to-day routine. For today, I'm going to show you some other products that I like to use. I'd like to share with you a hair care technique that I've learned that will definitely help to keep your hair silky and soft. So when it comes to hair care and washing your hair, some people will just turn around and shampoo and rinse and whatever, but I learned a technique not too long ago that really helps to keep my hair nice and soft and healthy. The technique that I use is what's referred to as the 5-minute shampoo and conditioner rule. What I like to do is when I jump in the shower, I'll rinse my hair down and I'll get the shampoo in it right away. And then what I do is I let it sit in there for at least 5 minutes. Then I'll just start doing my other body cleansing. And after that, I'll rinse out. While my hair is still wet, I put in the conditioner. And again, I wait another 5 minutes before rinsing that out. What it does, the shampoo being in your hair for 5 minutes, it effectively helps to cleanse the hair better and gets down right into the scalp and the roots. So you have a much cleaner feeling hair and scalp. And then with the conditioner, leaving it in for 5 minutes, what that allows it to do is to actually absorb into the hair. You want that conditioner to absorb into the hair follicle and into your scalp, and that'll help keep your hair soft and damage-free. So then after, when I go to do my hair styling, I have a couple of products I like to show. The hairspray I've been using most often is this Finesse Superior Hold Hairspray, and it's a really great hairspray. This one's unscented, so it can be used by anybody, by men or women, so you don't have to worry about smelling like flowers in your hair if you don't want to. And it holds really well, and I really like how it works. And then for those days where you just need a quick brush, but your hair is so frizzy and the hairspray isn't going to hold it down, one product I like to use is the Loreal Total Expert Spray and Conditioner. This is a really great spray conditioner to spray it in your hair and brush it all through. It helps to condition your hair for the day, and then I'll spray in my hairspray and set my hair like that. Alright, so I'm back in my bedroom, and I'd like to move on to the nail portion of this video. So I've got here, sitting on my dresser, a number of different nail polishes that I have in different shades. Some of these my daughter's picked out as well. This one here is Good for Gold. That's the one that she really liked. This one here is Snap. I like that color. And then this one here is Cherry. Seems kind of odd color name for that one. This one here is called Rapid Red. This one here is Midnight Drive. I really like this color. And then I have a couple of Sally Hansen Hard as Nails shades here. This one's called Sturdy Sapphire. And this one's called Hard Bitten. And then I have Wet n Wild Black Wild Shine that I like to wear once in a while. The Sally Hansen selection of nail polishes are really good in certain cases. The Insta-Dry ones, they dry really fast. They do set in about 30 minutes total time, and that's much faster than any other nail polish. The problem with those is if you leave them open for too long, they do tend to get a little gloopy and kind of jelly-like consistency. So you don't want to leave them open. If you're letting it sit, you just want to close the lid right away. Make sure you preserve your nail polish like that. The Hard as Nails nail polish is really good in the fact that it doesn't chip as easy as any regular nail polish, but it does take a little longer to set than a regular nail polish. But if I want a really good, long-lasting color, I will go to the Hard as Nails. But if I want to do a really quick job and be able to take it off later, the Insta-Dry is a really good nail polish for that. And now I'd like to talk about artificial nails, because I know how a lot of women like to do their nails and have them nice and long. I will sometimes do my nails with artificial nails, sometimes I won't. They are hard on the nails, that's true, and the glue doesn't necessarily hold the world's greatest. So sometimes they pop off and then they leave glue on your nails, and then you have to clean that all off and it looks terrible. But if you do choose to use artificial nails, there are a number of selections you can choose from. You can buy the bulk packs of just the plain nails and then use the nail polish like I showed to paint over them. Or you can buy packs of pre-decorated ones, which I have consolidated into here, and I got other ones here that are of different styles. I have French tip ones, I have straight tips. These ones here are acrylic nails, and then I have patterned ones here and here, and you can get ones in all different kinds of patterns and styles and find them at places like Claire's or Ardennes. Even Walmart and drugstores will carry all kinds of different styles. You just have to look and see what you like. And last and most certainly not least, what I have on my dresser now is an assortment of different nail care items, nail files and other nail tools. These are the tools that you would need when you want to do your own self-manicure. This one here is the cuticle cutter. It has that chiseled end there like that, and it helps to cut away at the edges of the cuticles here, the dead skin that forms on the edges of your nails. This one here, this end is a cuticle pusher to push your cuticles back and make them shape better. And then this end is a sharp end that you can use to either dig at your cuticle ends here, and you can use this to help remove extra dead skin, cuticle skin, and to help clean up your nails. Especially if you use artificial nails, you really want to do this really good, otherwise the glue will stick to that skin, and as your nails grow it will pull at them. So this is a really great tool, and you can buy these pretty well anywhere you find nail tools. And the next things I have here is a set of different types of nail files. This one here is just your standard emery board style with multiple textures on it. And it's labeled here so you can decide what kind of texture you want to use on your nails, on top or to shape or whatever. And this is a really great file for whatever you want to use it for, to be honest. And then I have this one here that's very similar to the last one I just showed. This one here has a rounded shape to it, so you can fit it between your fingers, and you can use it like this and like this, or the inside has a shine buffer in it. So this is a really great nail file to take on the go if you like to use this style of nail file. The last kind of nail file I want to show you now, this one here is something else that people don't necessarily consider, is using sandblasted glass. And now this is a textured glass nail file. It has a pointed end, it's quite sharp, so you can use this for just about any sort of filing task. You can use it to help clean up the edges of your cuticles, you can use it on the ends of your nails, you can use it on the tops. It really doesn't matter. The thing about these glass ones is they do collect the filings very easily, and they do need to be cleaned once in a while, so just got to keep that in mind. So thanks for watching my video. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to click the thumbs up button down below, and if you're new to this channel, click subscribe to be updated for whenever I upload new content. Thanks for watching. Bye! Be sure to follow me on Instagram at stacy.links and on Facebook at thestacylinks for inside scoop on everything going on with my vlog. And be sure to return every Friday for a premiere of a new episode. And stay tuned for my next episode where I tell the story of how I got the courage to finally come out as a woman. We'll see you then.